Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota in Nashville. Wanted to reach out to you guys because the pros and the capstones are starting to populate in the system for allocation. So I'm going to start with the pro here. I'm going to do another video on the capstones. I'm going to go over both the most expensive one that's currently allocated and the least expensive to show you some of the options. But I'm going to try to make this video a little bit shorter if I can, but just kind of, everybody is looking forward to these, and I wanted to go over some actual build sheets and spec sheets of ones that are being built right now, so that hopefully it answers some of your questions and you guys can be very excited about your new pros that are coming in. Just so you know, these particular ones are not coming to me. We do have a list that is very long of people waiting on pros. Chances are so does everybody else. So you don't need to ask if it's available. I'm sure it's not, but this will just give you some information about the Tundra in the Pro, and hopefully it helps you guys out. So we're gonna kind of get situated here real fast, and I'm gonna turn this over here and you'll see what we're doing here real quickly. So this is the same way that I did when they first came out. So what we're going to do here is I am going to show you, this says 2022 Tundra TRD Pro, of course, 5.5 foot bed. So that's standard in the Pro, of course. So you're looking at 68.5. So this is the MSRP. There are no options on this one. It shows vehicle base model plus delivery processing and handling. That's Toyota's delivery processing and handling. That is not a dealership processing and handling. That is Toyota's. All right. So model code is an 84, by the way. Look up here, 8424 is the model code, in case I didn't say that. So now we're going to kind of go over some of this stuff here, and I'm going to try to go quickly. So if you guys need to slow it down, pause the video, definitely do that. But this is going to give you all of the information you could possibly want to know about the new Tundra. And if you need to know more than that, I'm sure it'll come out in short order. So the engine's the iForce Max 3.5 liter twin turbo hybrid, producing 437 horsepower at 5,200 RPM. 583 foot-pounds of torque at 2,400 RPM. Your twin turbochargers, your ignition system is a conventional 12-volt starter. Emissions rating, it's a low emissions vehicle, which is really good. So I know some HOV lanes say low emissions vehicles are allowed, so looks like we can drive our Tundras there, so that's really cool. So HV electric motor puts out 48 horsepower. You have a sealed nickel metal hydride battery that has 288 volts. 10-speed transmission. That's the same thing that is on the gas version of the Tundra. That's with intelligence, so it can actually learn how you drive. Electronically controlled locking differential. Your suspension is your TRD Pro off-road suspension with a 1.1 inch front lift and a 2.5 inch Fox internal bypass coil covers. Rear remote reservoir shocks, and TRD Pro front stabilizer bar. That 2.5 inch should be the rear lift. So now your brakes, your power assisted ventilated 13.9 inch front disc brake system with opposed dual piston brake calipers. That is really cool. Toyota's done that for a while. You actually have 4 pistons on your front brakes, so they oppose each other evenly. You brake better. It makes sure that the brakes last longer. It's just a really good way to do it. Toyota's done that for a while in the Tundra. Then you have a ventilated 13.6 inch rear. I gotta go down the left side here to finish this up. Rear brakes with a single piston in the rear. All right, electronic parking brake, body on frame construction. That pretty much means that they set the body on the frame. That's just how Toyota does it. High strength steel cabin construction with the aluminum hood and front door panels. That definitely is going to help on weight. Class 4 tow hitch with the receiver, or tow hitch receiver, wiring harness 7-pin and 4-pin. Tow haul mode, your multi-terrain monitor. That is not a bird's eye view. It does some of the things the bird's eye view does, but you can, once you see all the views you get with this, you can even see under the vehicle. It's really cool. So, but it's a multi-terrain monitor with selectable front, side, rear views. Like I said, from what I understand, you can see under the vehicle as well. You also have your off-road X-Ply, which is your Armor high steel strength, your high strength engine, fuel tank, and transfer case undercovers. Towing, trailer sway control, of course. Turning circle diameter, curb to curb, so 49.8 feet. So that should mean if you turn your steering wheel all the way to one side or the other and let it make a circle, the diameter of that circle should be 49.8 feet. feet. So now I'm going to pop back up to this side of it here. So your valve train's 24 valve, dual overhead cam, aluminum cylinder heads with your dual variable timing, of course, with intelligence. You can see what your measurements are for your CCs, your stroke, everything there. Fuel system is a direct inject and port inject. Toyota has done that for a while now. It is so much better than just doing direct injection, which goes into the side of the cylinder head. It just makes it to where your engine stays cleaner and burns more efficiently, and it limits some of the problems you can have with just a direct inject motor, and it gives you the best of both worlds. So stainless steel exhaust system, your hybrid motor, it's a parallel hybrid system, meaning that it runs in line with the transmission. So it's not a true hybrid, but it runs in line with the engine. So your electric motor torque give you 184 foot-pounds of torque. Drive modes, eco, normal, and sport driving modes. Your four-wheel on-demand part-time, so it should put itself into four-wheel drive if you have that armed, of course. So electronically controlled 2-speed transfer case, automatic limited slip differential, of course, independent double wishbone front suspension, and your coil spring multi-link rear suspension. That was a game changer for Toyota as well. That is all brand new. They went from the leaf springs that they had last year to what they've got now. It's should be a whole lot better, and it drives a whole lot better. I can tell you that for sure from driving the gas version. Electronic power steering with your power assisted rack and pinion. That allows for that your lane tracing, allows you to have all of that. And allows it to, give you your help with, your lane departure as well. Electronic control braking system with integrated regenerative braking. Appreciate you guys staying with me on that because this just kind of runs in sequence. So regenerative braking is really cool because it means it's going to put power back into the battery. Hybrids have done that for a while, so that is really cool that they found a way to do that with the Tundra. Obviously, body on frame, we already talked about that. Fully boxed, high-strength steel ladder frame with hydraulic cab mounts. Those hydraulic cab mounts are going to make it even a better ride. All right, so then you've got your integrated brake controller here, multi-informational display, of course. So integrated brake controller is for electronic brakes on your trailer. It's already in there. You don't need to add one. Off-road, you've got your multi-terrain select crawl control and downhill assist control. None of that is new in the Tundra, but obviously this Tundra is new, so it's new in this Tundra. There you go. And your engine and body undercovers, of course, TRD front skid plate. We've already talked about some of that. They do get redundant in a couple of these things that they mention here. Steering wheel turns lock to lock is 3.2. So you turn your steering wheel 3.2 times one way or the other, or to go to lock one side or to lock the other way. So that's the full range of your steering wheel. Weight rating 7615 pounds. So let's go to the exterior here. 5.5 foot short bed, that's standard. Deck rail system with your 4 adjustable tie downs, cleats, fixed cargo bed, tie down points. Tailgate release bump switch. That switch is on the left tailgate, or left tail light. You can hit that button. You can also hit it from your key fob and drop your tailgate, which is really cool. It's electronic release to that. So, and then also it'll allow you to lock your tailgate as well. When your doors are locked, it will lock your tailgate for you. 18-inch TRD Pro matte black forged aluminum wheels with your center caps, your LED fog lights, your Pro marker LED lights. So on the front and the back side, you're going to have those little LED marker lights that everybody's been seeing. LED center high mount stoplights, so all these LED lights, right? So your washer length variable intermittent wipers, front door handles with your touch sensor, because you have the push button start. You can just grab the door handles, open the door, touch the door to lock them. Of course, your black Toyota Heritage grille, that's staple on your Pros, of course, with the integrated light bar, amber marker lights, and your color keyed surround. So all the surround around that is going to be the same color as the vehicle. So it's not chrome, it's the color of the vehicle. So black roof mounted shark fin antenna, that's for all your communications, of course. Your aluminum skid plates, red painted front coil spring stabilizer bar. I'll mention that again coming up here. Reinforced composite bed construction, your 120 volt, 400 watt bed mounted AC power outlet, TRD Pro stamped, easy lower lift gate. So your lift gate actually has that slow lower that the Tacoma has and the Tundra's had for a while as well, with your smart release. Premium LED headlights with your black trim, LED daytime running lights and sequential turn signals, and your automatic leveling adjustment. Your TRD Pro light bar, your premium LED, which I already told you I was going to mention a couple things a few times here. LED taillights with your sequential turn signals. That's really cool because the sequential means that it kind of goes like in order. So as you're making a right, it's going to kind of make the lights look like they're moving. So, So as you turn on that turn signal, it's really good. LED trailer reverse assist light. So it's going to have a light that will light up behind you as you're trying to reverse for your trailer. Heated power auto outside mirrors with your turn signals and blind spot warning indicators. So blind spot warning is standard on your Pro Tundra. That's something that hasn't been on a Pro Tundra before. So power folding and reverse tilt down mirrors. So you're going to be able to power fold them in as well, and that is a standard feature as well. So Pro dual black exhaust tips, your gloss paint black painted A-pillar, of course, your Pro hood badge, and your black door handles, gloss black window molding mirror caps, and your technical camo grained tailgate spoiler. So that's that little top piece that goes on the top of your spoiler. It looks like camo. It's really cool if you see it. And then your over fenders and your marker lights have that same technical camo on there. Front and rear mud guards. If you look at your exterior dimensions, you can kind of take a look at what those are there. No need to really bring them out because I've talked about those before. But interior, your multi-terrain monitor, we already talked about that. Driver's seat memory function, so you can actually set memory on your driver's seat, which would mean that you can actually set it to your key fob as well. I have a video on that in case you're wondering. Heated and ventilated front seats, and I'll mention that again as well. Here's your smart key system with your push button start, remote keyless entry, of course, your backup camera, projected path, dual zone automatic climate control with individual temperature settings for driver and front passenger, your Pro leather trim manual tilt telescopic steering wheel, your TRD badge, all that stuff is pretty normal for a TRD. Your 12-volt auxiliary power, your wireless charging, power vertical window. A lot of people have asked, is that going to stay? Yes, you have your power window. Roll down the whole window. Power windows with one touch. That's going to be there. By the way, your rear power window, it is in the center console now. It'll mention that here in a second, but it's a center console, upper center console, right next to the SOS button, so you can actually roll it down from there. It's not in the center or on the dash like in previous versions of the ones that had the windows go down. So the front and rear assist grips, so you actually have those. That's driver's side should have assist grip as well. A lot of people wanted that back. Your center console, storage bin, glove box, you can add like a console safe, things like that to it. Soft touch instrument panel, of course. Your red TRD start button, that's in any of the TRD versions. TRD Pro all-weather floor mats, of course. Your soft text, that's Toyota synthetic leather, of course. 8-way power adjustable driver and passenger seats, so they both can adjust. And 2-way lumbar on those. Heated front seats mentions that again. 60-40 split on your rear with the center armrest and cup holders. 12.3-inch digital meter with selectable gauge display screens. That's that big screen that everybody's seeing for your instrument cluster. It is going to be awesome. I have seen it and I have done some videos on it as well. Drive mode select, of course. Rear seat air vents, that's always nice to have. Your fixed center console with the gated shift. By the way, that's standard now in all of them. You do not have the ability to have anything more than 5 passengers, of course, for seating in there as well. Mentions the power outlet again. Your power tilt slide panoramic roof with your power sunshade. So panoramic roof is standard on the Pro. There is not an option to take it off. So if you don't like it, you just keep that power sunshade pulled. Acoustic laminated windshield. Thin bezel automatic dimming rearview mirror with your universal transceiver. Electronic locking fuel door. So it will actually lock your fuel door. That is new as well because the old ones didn't lock. So your fuel door is locking now. So front and rear LED map lights, your TRD Pro Heritage instrument panel badge, TRD Pro red stripe leather shift knob, and your aluminum sport pedals, right? So I've gone over, this is the, like I said, the cheapest one that was out there, $68,500. I'm going to go ahead and kind of give you a little bit more on one of these other ones that's here. So the one that I found that had the most on it, and by the way, this one actually is a little bit more complete than what this other one was. I've noticed a couple things that are different on this one, but so you're gonna look here. So this has it has $3,000 in installed packages on it. it's 71,487 with those packages, right? What are the packages? So TRD Pro with tow mirror grade package. Not sure quite what that is yet, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Performance air filter. This one's got reflective bed lettering. That should be, from what I understand, that will probably be on the tailgate. Your hard tonneau cover. A lot of people are asking about the tonneau covers. $12.95. That's your hard tonneau cover. A bed extender is $3.95. Going to go to the next page here, kind of show you this. This one's got a spray-in bed liner. People are like, composite, why do you need a spray-in? Spray-in is a stop skid. That's pretty much what it's for. $5.79 on it. This one's got a tablet holder, but you can kind of see what that is. It's showing you all of the same stuff that I just went over right here, but it does show something that the other one had actually missed, and it's got about the audio multimedia, which is a standard system that's on all of them. This one's got it. The other one didn't show that, but I'm going to kind of show you here. So 14-inch multimedia, 12 JBL speaker, of course, so it's a 14-inch screen. My first TV was a 13-inch screen, which I think is crazy. So when I was a kid, I had a 13-inch TV. So yeah, 14-inch screen in your truck. Beautiful. So wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So both of those are wireless, by the way. So people have asked, is the Android Auto wireless? Yes. Sirius XM with a 3-month platinum plan subscription. And then you're going to have Safety Connect, which is your emergency connect button, remote connect, which means you can start your vehicle from your phone, all the stuff that remote connect gives you, with a 1-year trial, service connect with a 3-year trial, and Wi-Fi connect with up to 3 gigabytes, which it was 2. The Tundra's giving you 3 with a 1-month trial. And then Toyota Care, there are some places that Toyota Care is not. I don't believe they're doing Toyota Care in the Southeast region. So no cost maintenance plan is most spots. 24-hour roadside assistance, no cost there. And of course, this is talking about the safety and convenience, which the other one didn't have listed yet, or I might have missed a page, who knows. But so Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 pre-collision system with pedestrian detection, full speed range, dynamic radar cruise control. That means it'll take you all the way to a stop. So pre-collision system means that it'll actually stop for a vehicle or a pedestrian, of course. Lane departure alert with steering assist, like I said. And then while you're in dynamic radar cruise control, it'll be lane tracing assist, will help you steer. Automatic high beams, turn your high beams on or off as needed. Road sign assist will see the last road sign that you passed of a speed limit. Do not enter or yield or stop. Rear and front parking assist with automatic braking. So if you're about to roll into something, it can actually hold the brake for you. 8 total airbags, including driver's side passenger and knee airbags and curtain airbags, of course, there. 3-point seat belts, of course, that's, pretty well, So child protection, rear door locks, and power window lockout controls, of course. Blind spot monitor is standard, like I said. Rear cross traffic alert, that means somebody's coming behind you. It can actually alert you to that. And it has a trailer merge warning, so it can see that you're towing, and it can adjust the blind spot monitor to know that your trailer's there and the length of your trailer. That's really awesome. Tire pressure monitor, of course, driver passenger active headrest. So if you're in an accident, that'll help you to keep from getting whiplash, I'm sure. Latch, all the children stuff. Safety Connect, of course, we've already talked about that. Drive start control. Star Safety System. Star Safety System's been around for a while, which is your stability control, traction control, anti-lock brake system, electronic brake force distribution brake assist, and smart stop technology. And then you have hill start assist control, which will help keep you from rolling backwards on a hill. So, all right, I think we made it, guys. So I'm going to turn this around like I normally do. Hey, I'm right here. How you guys doing? Whew. I tried to make that as quick as I could. I know I went fast. Going over both of those. So I showed you the most expensive one that's currently being allocated and the least expensive one, just basically to show you some of the options. And then I wanted to show you some of the stuff that was on the other one that wasn't specifically listed on the first one I showed you, but it has it. So all that's on there. So this stuff's just being populated by Toyota. I obviously want to get you the information just as fast as possible. So hopefully I've done that, and you guys can like and subscribe and watch for the capstone video. That will be coming here shortly as well. And definitely appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. Steve Welch, Beam and Toyota in Nashville. Let me know if I can help you guys out. If you got any questions, I'm always happy to help. Steve Welch, Beam and Toyota. You guys have a good one.